Hey, what's going on? I don't know what time it is. I'm aware of what day it is. I think it's Friday. Uh, Tomorrow's Saturday. Today's August 1st. I came on earlier. I explained, I did some stuff with the stock market. I got a bunch of stocks. I got Wendy's. I got Square. I got Western Union. I got, uh, I didn't get Snowflake. I didn't get Nivea. Uh, I got a bunch of others. I got Transatlantic. And a few others, and they all bombed today. They all bombed today, except for Wendy's. I think Wendy's went up a point. You know, I got some Bitcoin. I got a little bit of Bitcoin. I'm just out in the yard. I'm cleaning the yard a little bit. I'm chain smoking right now. I clean the yard with this this scraper on a stick. It's for the grass that grows in the cracks. You skim it over the concrete and underneath the roots of the grass, and it pulls the suckers right up. So I did that all around the yard, and I bagged whatever I had. I bagged up. Most of it fit in one garbage bag. I filled one garbage bag up. There's some stuff left over outside of the driveway gate, and I'm not going to bag that up. I went over it with the scraper, so it's in a pile, but I'm not going to bag that up until I'm trying to get the weed whacker started. You know, this thing's been sitting in the garage. It's whatever you call it, spark plug, fuel, carburetor. You know, it's a weed whacker. It's a gas weed whacker, and I'm trying to get the fucking thing started, and I got it started, and I got it running, and then I accidentally pushed the off button. So like while it was getting started, I turned it off by accident. So that's kind of funny. Uh, I tried starting it again, and I got it going, and I didn't put the carb into the third position, so it stalled out. So I'm trying to get the stupid thing started, but I chain smoke, so it's almost impossible for me to breathe. You know, so I don't know. I might try again. I might not. But there's a bunch of grass by the house. There's weeds and grass overgrown by the house, and I want to hit it. It's not a weed whacker. It's more of like a hedge trimmer. It's got like this steel plate that spins around instead of the wire. But I don't know if I want to get to. I think I'm just gonna give up. I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about like, you know, I had mentioned a while ago that like, I look at guys and sometimes I think like, oh, did this girl I like service them, And lately I've been tripping over that like she probably slept with some of my people that I know, and I feel like I got to live with that, and I'm angry at her for it, but like I'm sorting it out, I'm thinking about it and I'm sorting it out, and I wish there was something else I could train my brain to think about. I wish there was something else I could train my brain to think about. But I came to the conclusion that, she was working. Like, I really like this girl. I've been seeing her for a while, and I really like her. And it's not a great relationship. It's a relationship that I have to pay for. But, like, what relationship don't you pay for? What relationship does the guy not, like, pay for the girlfriend to have her nails painted? Or buy the girl a nice necklace? What relationship does the guy in that he doesn't pay for her for like a dinner or something like that? Either way, I feel like you're paying. And my problem with her was that she wouldn't talk to me. Like I text her and she wouldn't text back, and I think that we fixed that problem. I think we got that problem fixed. I talked to her the other night, and I said something, and she came right on, and like she took her 2 minutes, and she hollered back at me. So I'm happy about that. But now like now that I have something to be happy about, it's like something comes out of left field, and tries to like collapse whatever good feelings I was having. And that something is that now I'm fixated on the fact that she probably slept with people I know. And I tell myself, this is what I tell myself. I'm like, look, like she has a pimp, and her pimp puts her out there, and he probably put her out. It's probably not her fault. Might be no one's fault. I'm just saying, you know, I don't know what anyone has against me. I don't know why anyone would want to do me wrong. But she probably went into these situations having no idea that I knew these people. And, I doubt that there was any preemptive thought about, getting me sick. I don't think it's her fault. I don't think it's her fault. And that's basically my mind frame. Like, again, I wish I could train myself to think about something else. You know, I have all these books. I read these kids' books in Spanish, and but they don't really resonate. I read them. I might even watch the video a couple of times, but they don't really resonate. It's not my mind frame. And I got some other books that I read. There's so much knowledge in my head that, like, but I can't use it, like, but it's all stored memory, and I could access it. I could access it, but it's not like, it's not in my ego. It's not in my ego. And I have, like, these negative thoughts that are constantly in my ego, you know? And is it the ego? We're at the tip of the iceberg. I'm talking about, we're at the tip of the iceberg. At the tip of the iceberg, the tip of the iceberg is scary, and, like, it's negative thoughts, and I don't want to think them. And, like, buried underneath the water, and all that stuff is a lot of good thoughts, a lot of good knowledge. And I want to try to bring that, like, if I could train myself to bring that forward, like, into what I'm presently thinking, and throw away these negative thoughts that I have, I'd be happy. You know, then I'd be happy. But I don't know. Been watching Tara Palmieri's show. She something happened to her apartment, like, was her roof got caved in or something. I feel terrible. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, but she's got a pretty good show. She's got a pretty good show. She's been talking about Epstein and Maxwell lately, and she was live earlier and she was answering questions. I don't know. I have, like, a tremendous respect for journalists, and I also have a tremendous attraction to women journalists. Maybe it's just, like, I don't know. You know, I'm just putting it out there. But she has a good show. I don't know how interested I am in all the things that she's talking about, like, as far as, like, politics and whatever. But it's a good show. I've been watching it for a while now. Like, I usually put it on and kind of go to sleep to it. You know. I'm tired. I ate half a chicken and French fries today. It was pretty good. I had a Monster Energy with it, and I'm just like, I don't want to do my chores. I don't want to do my chores. I want to have a girl over and relax with a girl. I spend most of my money. I spend most of my money on the stock market. So, like, if I can't have a girl over, I just can't afford it. I have enough. If I want to go to the spa, I have enough that I could go to the spa. But I'm probably not going to go. I think I'm just going to masturbate and fall in love with my TV again. I seen some Canella Skin the other day. Canella Skin's a pretty dope porn star. My favorite's probably Apollona Lapidra at presently. I haven't watched Christina Rose in a long time. Uh, she was my favorite for a while. I really liked her for a while. Uh, I just about any brunette with brown eyes that pop shit in Spanish while they're getting, you know, and that'll get me moving. You know, uh, there's other things that get me moving. they're kind of strange. I don't want to talk about them here, but so I don't know. I guess that's it. I want to make a video before the sun goes down, and just fucking talk. I smoked a little weed earlier. I'm chain smoking cigarettes now. I should really try to get this fucking brush mower fucking started. You know, I don't know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I want to have company over, and I can't have company over. Uh, I don't know. Everyone have a nice day, and I'll see you later.